Hi everyone, so it's Emma from Mum Savvy Savings here, and today I want to talk to you about the dreaded energy bills. So your energy bill is probably one of your biggest expenses each month. It certainly is in our house. We're four in the house most of the time now that Chloe is at university, and our heating bills are quite high. I work from home, so I often have, well, mostly do have the heating on during the day as well. So our heating is on and off a lot throughout the day. However, there are ways to reduce your heating bills. I read an article the other day about a family that haven't had the heating on for 15 years, and they sit there in their coats and scarves and all the rest of it. And I just thought, you know, yes, heating's expensive, but life's too short to be like that. You know, obviously, if you really can't afford heating, that's different. But they were saying that they just prefer not to spend the money on heating, and therefore they've got it for other things. That's not for me. I like to be warm, I like to be cozy, but there are some little ways around making sure that you're getting the best value really and using your heating well. So one of the things that I do is I make sure that I shut the curtains in the evenings. I sort of shut them upstairs, and that makes sure that I'm keeping the heat in. Our house is well insulated, which saves lots of, you know, heat. Don't want the heat going up and rising through the attic and going out. It's not good for the environment. Also, it's not good for my heating bill. Another little tip that I was always told is after I've cooked in the evening, leave the oven door open. Once you've turned the cooker off, just let that heat out and, you know, heat up the kitchen and those areas. Another way is just in the evening, I quite often just have a blanket on my lap. I like getting snuggly, I like getting cuddly. So, you know, me and the kids will quite often sit and watch TV with a blanket on, and therefore sometimes I don't put the heating on, and it's not a choice, you know, I just don't even feel the cold because we're sitting there with a blanket on instead. So, you know, there are ways around it. Also, making sure that you are being kept on the best tariff that's suitable for you, and also changing supplier. So for many now, people are going on to smart meters, and these are really good. And I've been looking and working with Boost this past week. Boost install smart meters, and they've actually got a really good offer on at the moment where you can get some free credit. So I will leave a link below the vlog, and there's also a blog post on Mum Savvy Savings with the links, and you can actually get some free credit if you sign up through Boost. So again, as we're coming into the tail end of winter, it's a really good time to take that offer up. On the site, they've also got lots of advice about saving energy and making the most. You know, they've got blog posts that can give you some really good tips. There's 2 plans on Boost, and they're pay as you go, so you're paying for what you're using, and for many that helps with budgeting, and that's a really good way of being more aware. You know, one of the things I like about smart meters is that they show you where you're using energy, so you're able to think, oh, I use, you know, too much at this point, or use that appliance too much. So it's a really good way of becoming just more aware of what you're using. We find the same when we had a water meter, and it just makes you more aware, and you take that into consideration. I hope those ideas will help you save some money on your heating. Do let me know in the comments below if you've got any other ways that you save money on your energy bills.